Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no rate me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me not care if them now are ready. They hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You know? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Whoa. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care.
I may say talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. What's up, my beautiful people? Hope you guys having a fantastic evening. Welcome down to Let's Start the Things TV talk show. You know, we're doing it already. We definitely on the panel tonight. Definitely going to give you an hour. It's 40 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. Yes, beautiful weather it is. It's spring. Definitely can't wait for summer, for these pool to open, bro. Yo, I swear to God, if my backyard didn't had such a little space, I would have bought me a pool and put it in the backyard. You understand? Good night to Onika. What's up? Yes, sweetie, I'm back. I told you guys today I'm going to be back here tonight. You know what I mean? Don't forget tomorrow at 8 o'clock, definitely our morning show. And like I said, man, I'm trying to put on some other show, you know what I mean? Interact with the people and so forth. Tonight, as you guys see the thumbnail, definitely we're going to be speaking about the 38% that Guyana got to import into the US. Yeah, we got that for you all. So we got Attorney General Glenn Lal speaking about the US, the Senator of State coming to Guyana. We got that. Also, tonight we're going to be speaking about the footage. We got Cctv footage of the young lady that was on a live by Lisbon. Yes, we got the footage definitely surface today. So, you know, we got that for you guys. So whatever you're doing, guys, call a friend, tell a friend, get a video, or should we say get a live, a thumbs up, like up the live. And like I said, we will be giving away some range tonight, you know what I mean? Okay, so everybody checking in right now. We got 10 persons on the check-in. Please hit the like button. We only got 2 likes so far, guys. Come on. Hit the like button. We got 3 likes. Hit the like button. Like up the live. Like up the live, guys. Okay? Like up the live. We're going to kick it off with... Okay, all right, we're going to kick it off with Mr. Glenn, Mr. Anil Nandalal. Okay, guys, let's get them started off like that. Big up to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes, guys. You know how we doing it, okay? So good night to everybody definitely that checking in. Onika, once again, good night to you, man. Let me see what's going on here. So let me kick it off with my boy.
It is not normal for three secretaries of state to visit a small country like Guyana. Just compare it with 60 years before, over 60 years, dating back to our independence, and you would see that we never had the privilege of such high-ranking US government officials visiting our country before. These occurrences must not be taken for granted. They are a demonstration beyond doubt of the confidence that a powerful government like the US government has in Guyana, has in the future of Guyana, and has in the government of Guyana.
Well, as you guys just know, heard Mr. Attorney General upon the American definitely coming to Guyana. No, I had to wait a minute. All right, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, back to you guys. Now, as you guys heard, Mr. Nandalali says not normal for a powerful government like the U.S. government to definitely visiting Guyana to do all sorts of business with Guyana. But it coming like Mr. Attorney General forgot that it's because Guyana resources, the isle that Guyana found, that's the reason why the US government is coming to Guyana. So when you're trying to make it look like it's because of the government that is in power at this moment here, have these people coming to Guyana, it isn't. These people see money. These people see resources. These people see wealth. That's the reason why they are coming to Guyana. This has nothing to do with the government. You see me? It has nothing to do with the government. It's because these people seeing what we have. That's why they're coming to Guyana. You think these people coming to Guyana just for come sake and for help our people? They don't give a fuck about nobody in Guyana. You think they care? Check all of these other countries that the US is helping. You think they're helping these people then for free? These people don't have to get them back something. You guys didn't see the last the video that was out with Donald Trump in the White House with, I think is the president from I can't remember the country name. But you see how they disrespect the man. When I tell them disrespect the man, them disrespect the man in the most wickedest way. When every time I watch the video, I say to myself, wow, for know this man called Iran. I think it's Iran, because it's a Russian and Iran, right? Yeah. Imagine this man, people dying out. And just to get a little help from y'all, them have to crucify this man and talk all kind of thing. Tell them asking this man if he don't wear suit or not. Come on, the man country sinking, people dying, half of the population done gone. You think the man got time for wear suit? No, it's not time for look nice. No, it's not time for look like no fucking, you know what I mean? Like no, like no important person. No, no, no. It's time to help my country. Let this war done. Let me country build back. That is where it is right now. This man ain't got time for wear no suit like them asking me, but why you don't wear suit? Like, come on. People are really blind to see or to know what the US them is beyond. These buys them, if you ain't got money, they might make it worse. This president that is in power now, Donald Trump. Oh my God. Remember, he's a billionaire now. Money he depon. Money. He don't give a fuck about the poor people them. He depon money. Oh shit, I mean he said this thing. Money he depon. Donald Trump is money. So who don't know this? You better ask no now. You understand? Latoya, big up yourself. Welcome down. How you doing, sweetie? Hope you're having a fantastic night. Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, Latoya, for real. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, bro. The United States of America helps people and benefit half of people's stuff, half of your country. See, if you don't know, you better ask no. So listening to that piece of press conference there with Mr. Attorney General, you know, Latoya, thank you for coming down to the show, Whole Orange. So now you're going to see your name in blue. Okay? All right. Yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people fail to realize that the USA only help for what they could get. If they can't get nothing from you, get your scunt. That's how it is. On a serious note, so to hear that he's saying that, you know what I mean, since people, because that's how I get it, since PPP is in power, this is how these people them get to really see or eye open to the country, but it's not because of the government. It's because of the resources, it's because of the minerals, it's because of our oil that we have. People fail to realize that. That's why Glenlal say, yo, Guyana could be richer than Dubai and brighter than diamond if the government only know what they got and do the right thing. You know what I mean? So them thing is serious thing, bro. It's real serious. It's not nothing for play with. It's right, man. It's not nothing for play with. You know how it go already. There's how it go. Anyway, let me move on to the rest of the topics that we got for you guys. We got a packed show for you tonight, so I don't worry with it. I don't speed. Everything is everything. Everything Corey. I don't worry. Everything Corey. Shout out to everybody that check in. Please give the video a thumbs up as you guys come in on the live. Please give the video a thumbs up. All right. Now I saw this video that I'm gonna play for you definitely. on Facebook, and I had to bring it to the show, you know what I mean, because it's something that is getting out of hand at this said moment, and I keep asking myself why. And you know, on a serious note, right? Like I said, I don't like coming on my live and have to be talking about the government. I don't have a problem with the government, despite whatever. Like I told you guys from ever since, I do not like politicians because at the end of the day, all of them is do the same thing. None of them imperfect. Them always got somebody rat thief in the money. Them always got problem in the ghetto, in the poor, for the poor. Them, something always is happening. That's why I do not mix up with politics. But you know, over here, how it is, so we must talk about certain things, especially as we see the election is around the corner. It's intense. It's in the ear. So they have a lot of things is being mentioned and a lot of things is being said. So obviously we gotta bring certain things to the forefront. But I do not like to come here speaking every time about the government. But at the end of the day, like I said, the only thing I wish for is for the people to be living properly, because they have people in Guyana that is suffering. I don't know if you guys watched my early program that I did this afternoon, whereby we run the two interviews, one with the vice president and one with the president, whereby, you know what I mean, the person who was asking the question, you know what I mean, they literally was telling the president and the vice president about the people them who is suffering. But at the end of the day, you're coming on social media and you're trying to make it look like everything is bright and beautiful in Guyana, which when it isn't bright and beautiful. I don't be afraid to speak. Like I said, I'm not an activist like Melly Mel. I'm not gonna come and talk about no little girl, this. Me know nothing about the president, me know nothing about these guys. I'm speaking as a citizen of Guyana. That's what I'm speaking as. A citizen of Guyana. A citizen that is concerned about my children. Not only me, just now we're gonna meet me time for Eagle Army, we have this earth. But we're gonna have to my children. That's what I'm concerned about. And I'm not speaking upon the government that is in power. No, I'm speaking upon every government that, or every party that align themselves to run the country. That is what I'm speaking on. Sian, big up yourself, my brother. Welcome down to the show, bro. Hope you're having a fantastic time. Latoya say they don't care about that. It's not like if, I got a feeling it's not like if, and like I said, I am not bad mind to the PPP. I don't hate the PPP government. I don't hate no political party, none. But it's when you hear the people them crying, when you hear citizens of Guyana crying, bawling, and not only the Negro citizens, the Indian citizens. Look, I could remember back in the days, you know, when the government was in power, right? You never really used to hear coolie people saying this and saying that about the government, or have an issue or have a problem with the government. You never used to hear them thing. They like today now, you be surprised when you hear some Indian, some coolie people that talking about how them talking about the government and saying, yo, they used to put them eggs by the cup and they ain't putting it number because what they're doing to the people. And these people is poor people. See, it literally shows that these man of them is just there on money. Thus representing and supporting the money people. Now look when doggies go up on life. Here with doggies, some big boy friend them. These were Guyana run pun. big boy friends. If you got a big boy friend, you're there in problem. I saw a video of dear man when saying that in this time and age, you want to work in Guyana? You want a job in Guyana? You better know somebody in the work site. I tell you this. I didn't go far in school. I dropped out. But that don't mean I'm a literally dunce. What I'm trying to say is that you know the amount of jobs I try to get by doing the amount of police clearance I do. The amount of statement, all them things, you know how much jobs I turn in things to never could have get a job. I work two places in my life. I work at a wash bay that was on Durban Street, opposite Carnegie. And I work at a place named oh guy, I forget this place, but it ended up turning into BM Soot. I think it turned into BM Soot. Or it's the building next to BM Soot, but it's a place for selling wholesale and resale stuff. That's the two places I ever work in my life. DJ, all the rest of the time as a selector. That don't mean I never try to apply to get a job. I apply to get a job so much time and can't get a job. So imagine if there's just one me out of actually 800 and something thousand people, because that's how much population we got, close to 1 million, but 800 and something thousand. That's just one man out of the 800 and something thousand. One to the rest of people them. You know how much brethren, you know how much people I hear trying to get job and can't get job. You know how much people I hear got job and still can't satisfy, still is not satisfied because of the pay that they get in. The minimum wage sucks. Now coming back to what they're saying. I never used to hear Cody people talk bad about the government. It's to show you how times really change. When I see Indian people coming out and talking and saying all kind of thing about the government, be like, wow. But these are the last days, so you're going to see some stuff that is going to leave you baffled. It's going to leave you surprised. No, chat, I want y'all leave it in the comment section. A decade ago when PPP was in power, y'all could have hear Indian people talking bad about PPP. No, never used to hear though. But now you see what's going on. Now see the last video that Mohammed went to Borbis. And the village that he was in, some people getting help, some people ain't getting help. So the people them that ain't getting help call on Mr. Mohammed to share their concern and their pain that they're going through. And the rest of people now, the PPP supporters, them sit up and come out for protests against Mr. Mohammed. It's not like if Mr. Mohammed show up just to dry in the village. That's to show you the mindset we're going on right now. And this is something that, like I said, I'm not tearing them down, but we got to talk facts, bro. It's facts, not fiction. And like I said, I'm not speaking on a political status. I'm speaking on a citizen status, on a point whereby a citizen have been there and know what go on, and know what went down. I was there. So we know what happened. You can't want to lock me up and throw me behind bars because I talk about the past and what I've been through when you were in power. You can't want to do that to me. I'm not coming here and tear your name down every day like the rest of YouTubers. I don't give a damn. But I'm speaking upon a citizen aspect. Like I said, I'm concerned about my children. And this is not just for one party, this goes for all. But there's so much thing that this one party done or this one party attracted from Raja can go up, come down. Come on. If some Guyanese citizens will come out that was around those times when they was getting treated all kinds of way. Woman was getting kicked in them belly. If you got natty, if you got dreads on your head, oh God. Them Rastaman couldn't live in peace. Them Rastaman couldn't live in peace. You understand? Okay. Not only that is PPP, it was in Jargon time. But Jargon is PPP at the end of the day. So whether it was being run by Jack Dio or run by Infanati or the president before, I can't remember his name. Because he was, to me, he was like one of the duncest president Guyana ever get. Sadman, them used to terror Sadman when Sadman doing his speeches and them thing. Yo, he making all kind of mistake and all them thing. I wonder where he there. I forget his wee name. You know what I mean? But I tell you, when you had locks on your head, oh my God, them Rastaman couldn't live in peace. Every minute they're in a back of a truck, a back of police van. Every minute you get in a harass. I see a man who got bongo. Or you know bongos be pieced up. By them police making this man search through fucking bongo, bossy bongo down. And got this man stand up doing, I said what scunty, by all them. They feel this man put weed in his head. It's crazy, bro. The youth man, them old scrap, them little youth man used to get terror. Police putting gun in your mouth. I could remember the come through me village and a big scene thing, and just because I talk for one of my friend them, put the gun inside of me mouth. I fear for me life the day I said, Jaja, you knows this is wickedness to the highest level. So I been there where I was interrogated by the police. And like I was saying, a lot of persons are quick for saying, is the police and this and that. Who do Guyana Police Force take orders from? Who really them is take order from? Not the government, it's the government. Now let me run this video here for you. I saw this video on social media whereby it looked like a female went at a government official place to pick up something that the government issued that is free for everyone. But it seems like the receptionist that was at the table, she's an Indian lady, and the female is a black Negro Guyanese. She's an Indian Guyanese. And what ended up happening is that they was in a line. She was already there to be dealt with. The woman passed her and went to the Indian man. So just because she acknowledged and said, man, we're already going now, man, I was here before, the woman started opening her mouth and start disrespect she. Now this is what we talking about. And every time these people them they in power, this ways happen. Black people is get treated like dog shit. Some of we black people is put ourselves in them position, but the ones them that don't put themselves in position does not deserve to be treated like that. Let me see what Latoya said here. And Latoya said, that's why I am saying Dragon time things was better with the Indians, so they never complain like how they complain now. Okay, but you see that? Now you make sense. You make a lot of sense, Latoya. Because it's kinda strange to see the Indian Guyanese speaking out against PPP. You never see that. They never used to happen. But now you see everybody feeling the squeeze. So what it really show you? Anyway, let me jump into this video here. You understand? Let you guys get to see what went down and you know what I mean? Leave your thoughts on it. Definitely, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's get into this. Let me hear what she said. Yeah, viewers and subscribers, let's jump into this video here. Like I said, guys, this is a racial discrimination act. A racial discrimination act. Come on, Guyana is the country of 6 different races. Why do we have to be fighting against each other? Nobody isn't better than nobody. Why we can't see eye to eye as one? If you cut an Indian man, you cut a Buck man, you cut a Chinese, you understand? It's one blood you're gonna see. Red blood. Nobody ain't got purple and nobody ain't got green, so we segregate ourselves and say, okay, green better, red better, black better. Come on. We need to fucking stop with this shit, bro. It's getting out of hand. This racial discrimination thing we're going on in Guyana is crazy. And the person posted saying, President Infinity Vice President Barrett Jack Dio, y'all need to look into this. I came down at the Ministry of Health for my voucher, and this is a Russian woman here giving me a hard time. We need to bond this, you know what I mean? I's the only child from me mother. Me brother, I got one black sister from my next side. But it's be a coolie brother and sister I got from me father's side. I never was racial and never will be racial. Never could work. I love every race. You understand? Sian, big up yourself. Sian say real talk. No joke, Sian. It's not foolishness, and we gotta come together as one, bro. So let's listen to what this woman had to say. Let's get this.
Facebook. They say hitting Facebook because the government said this thing is free for everybody. I came here dressed appropriately. This lady decided to pass me to go to this Indian guy to tell he's next because I'm an Afro-Guyanese. And when I speak, she chose to get up and said she's going to go and get a security. No problem. I'm going to wait on her security to come right here.
Just because she decided to speak. Now listen up on this female voice. I'm not hearing this female shouting. I'm not hearing this female cursing. This female is literally speaking because she's feeling like she's being treated in a racial manner. Now, did you hear what the female said? The female said that she was in front of the Indian guy. But because the receptionist is an Indian woman too, she passed the black girl and gone to her fellow Indian brother. Now tell me if this is right. Tell me if that is right. No, put all jokes aside. If we in a line, 1, 2, 3, whoever in front have to be dealt with before you could go to the next person, isn't it? Y'all tell me if I talking scunt. If I'm in front and I have a next person next to me, that don't mean they have to deal with me first and then they're going to deal with him after. I know it's not scunt I talking. So this is blatant. You understand? This is a blatant racial discrimination act against this young lady. Let's continue.
I said me to me hating my Facebook account. I got enough followers to tag the ministry and everybody inside of it.
Okay, this female in the red, it looked like there's a supervisor or the assistant manager. Could be. Or the manager.
No, she with the old attitude.
Good morning, what's happening?
Good morning, ma'am. So I'm here how long waiting on my voucher. I was assisting this lady. 3 for my children and 2 for me. The woman see I stand up here and decide to tell this man he's next. I said, man, I'm standing right.
Look, she coming here. So she is the female in the black and brown. Now look how she approaching.
Here. This lady had a whole attitude with me for no
Watch, look how she coming like a boulevard.
reason. For no reason, this lady had an attitude with me. This woman started talking.
You see that? The woman in the red got tell she, oh, calm down, cause before she try to dissolve the problem, she want the problem to escalate more. You see how this thing is go? This is how racial discrimination is behaving now. Now tell me what in the world this woman saying something wrong. I could understand if this woman jumped the line, jump in front of a person, but she was there to be dealt with. Then after you go to somebody else. So what foolishness is that?
To me with a whole attitude, started open she by some me, and then say she's not assisting me, like if I'm doing her something. Then she said she's going to bring the security because I simply asked her for my voucher for my kids, and then I told her the government said it's free for everybody.
So basically it's like she only want to give the Indian relative, the Indian Guyanese, the voucher, that the voucher is for everybody, for all race of Guyanese. The voucher is for everybody. This woman gone for the voucher for change her children. From your look at this woman, you could see she racial. You is no racial person when you see them, you know. The face expression, the energy, the vibe is be off. You is no a racial person when you see one.
No, I don't got you from camera. Because I sure it's not the first African person should do this too. No, I don't understand. Me and tell this lady, not all I telling you the government says free for everybody. She spring up and tell the Indian man he's next because I am dark skinned, because me hair hard from me head. When she had to deal with them other Indian people in front to with the lady come and collect like 15 voucher. She didn't tell the Indian lady she can't collect all of that. The woman come and collect for she son-in-law, she daughter-in-law, she children, she grandchildren. She give them comfortable. Why? Because I'm a black woman, I can't collect me thing for me children comfortable. Me and don't got on my phone and go straight to Facebook.
Yes, right, man. That is crazy. And these are the things that we're seeing a day like today. This is what we're seeing. You understand, viewers and subscribers? This is what we are seeing. This is what we got for go through. Nobody can see eye to eye. Everybody feel they better than somebody. And yet, and listen me, when I say everybody, it literally shows this thing is only go between the Indians. You don't see the Amerindians them behaving like this. You don't see the Chinese. You don't see the Portuguese. Don't think them people who come from Venezuela and Suriname for living Guyana is live good and comfortable with everybody. Well, some of them is be fucking asses, but when we're talking about racialism, you're talking about the Indians them. No, not all of the Indians them are racial. I'm not saying all of them, but majority I feel is racial. Is either them they want them daughter with a Negro man, or they don't want the son with a Negro woman. That's how they stay. Sian said that is the one Guyana. This is the one Guyana. You understand? Sian hold a wrench. I just subscribe to the channel, hold a wrench, my brother. So you're gonna see your name in blue now, not white. Alright? Yo, this thing has hurt me so much, bro. I don't even know how this thing has hurt me for know that. And it is make I feel like I did back in slavery days when them used to call black people nigger. You nigger. You know what I mean? Used to always try for this we and tell we that we lower than them and we ain't even better than we self and all these things. To oppress we. You know it's oppress. Oppression is a serious thing when people tag down on you and then you end up feeding off for it. Then you feel like you're lesser than yourself, like you're nobody because they tell you though. My black brothers and my black sisters, them, stand up. Wise up, open your eyes. Big up to all my Indian brothers and sisters, wise up, stand up, open your eyes. We are one people, one nation, one destiny. Despite the Amerindians, them said they was the Air Force, we love them. But I'm speaking about my Indian relatives, my Indian brothers and sisters. Come on. We cannot allow no government to make us fight against each other or try to bring each other down. We can't let that happen. We can't. We gotta come together, buddy. Nobody ain't better than nobody. At the end of the day, everybody is one. That's why we say one people, one nation, one destiny. It's crazy. I really want to see betterment for my country. I want to see betterment for Guyana. I want the citizens of Guyana to be comfortable. Everybody, whether it's Bok, Chinese, Coolie, Black, everybody to live in love and unity, bro. That's what I'm talking about. And we need to stop this raciality thing, you know what I mean? But tearing us down because it's not something that is nice, bro. It ain't. You see me? Anyway, let's continue with some more stuff cause you don't know. I'm gonna do like an hour. Now it's done 9:56 already. Look how time is fly, yeah? Time is really, really fly. Yeah, wait a minute, let me go over here. Well, today's a new day. Give thanks to life. We got 53 people on the check-in, guys. Please like up the live for me. Please, 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 please like up the live, guys. I don't know what's going on already. I need you to like up the live. Just give me a like. Give me a like. Turn on the like. The lights up. So yes, well, I saw this is on the internet. Definitely look like it's a big problem going on at this said moment here because, as you guys can see, government seeks answer as Teleperformance shed over 800 employees in 6 months and closed Camp Street location. Yo, this is crazy at this said moment here. Now you know, so telecommunity, Teleperformance is a big company in Guyana, and I think is the government company. You know what I mean? Before I leave, I was always saying what is building big, and the amount of people that I heard that is working at this place right now, it's a love, you know. And I was reading up on it, and definitely it's crazy because it says it's the cell center business in Guyana appears to be taking a shot in the gut as more clients pull away their business, leaving the government of Guyana to seek answers. So it looked like this company is owned by the Guyana government. Not the Guyana government, the government that is in power right now, the PPP it seems, because that's why they're saying the government is seeking answers. Somebody could enlighten me if it's that. I don't know. But it says this, so one of the largest cell center companies in Guyana, Teleperformance, has closed down their Rob and Camp Street location, which followed at least 5 of the major clients ending their contract over the past 6 months, with the last of those contracts, the employees who were attached to those clients were laid off. In total, between August 2024 to February 2025, the company has been forced to lay off more than 800 of its staff members. Wow. I wonder why this is happening at this said moment here. This is what I want to know. Why this is happening. This is crazy. And we got a comment here. Let's see what's going on with the comment as the people them forward 1221. All right, this person, the comment is back. All right, big up to the comment is back. Welcome down to the show, man. And this person said, this is one Guyana fam. Them people don't give a fuck about we. Straight talk. I know what he's saying, bro. And he continued said, them don't want answer for the people that was laid off. Them want to know why, because the family is not getting more rent for the building. No, it's not a government form. Okay, it's not a government form. Thank you so much for the enlightening, my brother. I want to thank you for that, all right? So the comment, that's what the comment say. Them didn't want to answer for the people. That's why that was laid off. Okay, they didn't want to answer for the people that was laid off. They want to know why, because the family is not getting more. Okay, the families is not getting more rent for the building. Okay, so it's a situation whereby money isn't, you know what I mean? Money isn't attracted. They're not attracting as much money as they want to attract. So I think that must be what bring the whole closure. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy if you know you lay off at least, you know, more than 800 staff members. Like I said, they have 800 staff members in August, last year. The company had over 100. This is how much people the company had. Because when this fucking building show up, right? Bye. I tell y'all this story. Yeah, I tell you, when this building did show up, I was like, with this condemned billionaire so. Then boom, the building finish and we see what's Teleperformance. The amount of woman, the amount of woman and the amount of women were working in this place. The amount of people, you see when daytime for go home, you wanna know what going on. Real employees these people them had. No capping. You understand? Like they said, had to lay off more than 800 of these staff members. In August of last year, the company had over 1,100 employees on their roster, but that has been reduced to just over 125 currently. Yo, that's crazy. The comment is back said they have their own building now. Who have their own building now? Can you elaborate a little more and let me know what's up? Who have their own building now? The same telecommunity. Let me know let me know what's going on, all right? And it says here, so last week the company complied it moved out of the Camps and Rab Street location and handed over the keys to the landlord. Okay. Handed over the keys to the landlord. Hold on, there's so far there. Yeah, okay. Completely shutting operation at the location. Shooting. Yeah, completely shooting. You understand? Operations at the location. They lay off. You know what I mean? So this will show you how much people they lay off. They say they lay off Italy. A force mostly they call in agents, but support staff members are now being a fringe, leaving many of them in jitters about the future of their jobs. People, people out of work. People out of work right now, so you don't have to ask what's going on. You understand? Big up the comment is back. The comment say they having their own building, all right. And then he said, no, TP or Teleperformance is a private firm, but was renting the building from a PPP member family. So Teleperformance building their own building now. Yes, okay. All right. Thank you. For that information, I got to give you a wrench. Got to give you a wrench, my brother. For everybody that definitely comes on this platform and definitely inform us with information, credible information like this, look out for a wrench. You got to get a wrench. There's no way you can't get a wrench. Okay. The source formula with the company operation told News Source today that as the company continue to shade clients, it will have no choice but to close back its operation in Guyana. Okay, well, that's crazy. So as you hear there, big up to my brother. The comment is back. Say, I think the building is finally finished. Okay, so everybody moving right now. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. That's real crazy. I ain't gonna cap. That is crazy. The Columbine headquarter company has been silent on its Course to see it on its future in Guyana news source. Understand that the Ministry of Finance has been reaching out to the company on behalf of the government to get a better understanding of the closure and layoff at the portal impact. The call center business in Guyana has been slowing over the past year. Last year, another major provider in the industry, Intel, completely shut down its Guyana operation. More than 400 workers were laid off by the company, which blame the end to the Guyana operation on losing clients and also the increased cost of doing business in Guyana. Wow. You hear the last part there? The increase in cost. Right here, you see there. The increasing, let me get from here, so. The increasing cost of doing business in Guyana. So this will show you the racketeering what's going on with the government. Because if a man want to come and do business in Guyana, the amount of money he got to fucking get. The amount of money he got to get is a love. This company had actually over 1,000. Yeah, I tell you, over 1,000 workers. Now them only got 100 and something. Well, we're not gonna say the company, is the building. Because as my friend the comment just now say, the building their business, the building actually finished, so they will be going over there. You understand? That rent wasn't easy, brother. I know with a building like that, with a building that size, I know for a fact the rent couldn't be nothing easy. The rent terrible. I know for a fact, bro. I definitely know for a fact that was it. But this will show you how it's set. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, but you don't know who feels it knows it, you know? Who feels it knows it. Straight. Anyway, let me continue. We got so much thing to talk about. All right, let me jump into this here. So now, let's get into some more stuff. All right, I see this here. So now, I see this on the news definitely. I know I got to bring it to the forefront because I did a upload about this story here. So, you know, we got to follow it up as we get some more information. Okay, the comment said that I just got update from my friend. She said they move already. Well, you see that? I want to know what the building, what the building going to turn to now. I want to know what them going to turn this building to. Me know, but we got to see. Anyway, we move on. We got some more stuff to talk about, guys. You know, I mean, we ain't going to stay up on one thing too long because I got sometimes I don't get for... Sometimes I got some things, you know what I mean? I feel like it's got too much a thing for talk, and then by the time I catch me, say the time is run out for me. But don't know, we doing we thing definitely. Once again, we got 54 persons on the check-in. Guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Please thumbs up the video, the live, please. And I want to say, welcome to all my new subscribers. You know what I mean? Welcome to Let's Start the Things TV channel. Like I said, guys, you could donate to the channel with super chat. You understand? Or super stickers, or you could be a member of the channel. You understand? Member supporting is a must, you know what I mean? And we're looking for your support. Anything, any small thing is good for the channel, guys. So once again, you could definitely support by the super chat or the super sticker. Before we go into that, this story here, so I want to catch this story. This story is sweet. All right, we're going on with this story. Let me get this story out to the way. Then we're going to get back to that story that we was going to do, because I want to start talk about this story here. So, for those persons who don't know, now I saw this individual here. I think he's a government official. I forgot what his name is. Hold on, Nigel El Kim or something like that. El Kim. I can't pronounce his title too good, but Nigel is his name. I think he's a government official, not of the PPP, but I think he there in them field, because I see him enough time on his live and so forth. So what happened is that this man, when they got in the back seat, it seems like he sexual assaulted a 7-year-old girl. And it's crazy. Wait, let me see if I could. All right, this is it. Okay, this is the first part here. So, right now, what happened is that Nigel made a live whereby he was very upset. This is in Linden. He was very upset about the situation, and he was speaking about it. But at that time, we was not seeing the individual that did the young child wrong. Now, this is the individual in the back seat. And yeah, I like up the thing, man. Like up the thing that the comments say. This individual in the back seat is the individual that forced himself on the little girl. So it looked like they got him, and they're asking him questions why what went down from where he went down. Bro, just listening this man is saying, yo, kick out teeth, lash the face, all kind of thing, if was me that, or you know what I mean? Because this is something that we really got to open we eyes with. And I gotta bring it to you so I saw it on news source, sexual assault. You know what I mean? Whereby the SATO right now is a serious matter in Guyana. And we need to do something about it. So let's jump into this video here. Let me hear what this man had to say. Okay? Let's get this.
You remember this part, right?
Yes.
Remember this area, right? So,
Very like building.
yeah.
Like,
You tell us what happened by the school when you come in Monday and see the little girl, right?
Well, just share the light, please.
Yeah. So what's his name again? I don't remember people's name too well.
Kenneth Osborne class.
Oh, Kenneth Osborne class.
Yeah.
How old are you?
51 years.
51 years. Yeah, but I mean you grow much by 51 too. 51.
Share the light.
When you come by this school here the other day, how you get a little girl by the fence? What happened?
I was going out to raise my tail down the road, right? To look narcotics. But when I reached down by the hospital,
We go for some narcotics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I reached by the hospital now, I managed to scratch a little piece, right? And when I get that dose, I feel okay with that. Me, I want plenty.
Yeah, she's 7 years old. I know what's going on, you know what I mean? But he making date with the 7 year by his hey, yo, I tell you
hear the thing like before, right?
Yeah.
Because first I used to smoke plenty.
Yeah.
But and I sit down now. I remember I used to work loader and 986 Caterpillar loader. And I feel relaxed and I say, here, don't smoke anymore narcotics, man. Go back to your location. Go back to your car.
Yeah, so when you
So
pass
when
it,
I was coming up, I saw the child outside there.
but how old she look like? How old?
About 7.
About 7 years old, a girl.
7.
Yeah. Well, so you saw the girl outside.
It's only man looking at the rope. The man say, well, yeah, I got this rope in here for tie me up like a cow.
Yes.
Yeah, and what you do?
I leave the road now and I go in to the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, over there in the corner there by the fence there?
Right there.
By the tree there?
Yes.
Okay, and then what you do?
When I go into the girl now, I hold on the girl.
You hold on to the girl?
Yes. I see one of them boys now. And I say, man, don't tell the girl anything, right? But left me like hold she. And when I go hold punch she now and I brace she now, she rake up she back like this.
Oh, so you brace she?
Yeah, when I brace she now, she rake up herself like this and like.
So where you brace she? You brace to the fence?
No, in the arm, like, right? I brace it to the fence. I hold she in the arm and I brace and she rake it. So I say, man, here we have lose the girl now because I remember you just tell her by shh, right? So I remove away from the girl to see if she gonna remove away, right? Because I expect she move at door, right? Because I still say, man, I said, really, don't even tell me anything but left. I see how she gonna perform before I say, man, she and don't tell she by her. I say, man, she really left she now to see if she will run, right? But I move away and she move.
She move.
Oh, so the comment, you're from Linden? That's what you're saying, you're from Linden? This you tell me, bro, you're from Linden? You know Linden, man? Okay, let me see what you say. So I was home sleeping, brother, when he was going on with Skunt. I should have been on the road. It's not far from my, cousin and her daughter house. The school is next door, straight talk. I didn't get a chance. Bye, I telling you bye. Hey, yo.
And then I brush again. And then I said, let move. And then she take out a Pringles, one Pringles, and said, man, you need something to eat. I said.
So you brace the girl again?
And then I lose half a chance and she was eating Pringles. She said, do you want a Pringles? I said, yes, I need a Pringles to eat. And
so how are you bracing she from the back or from the front?
I brace her from the back and then she turn around and I hold on and she and like I brace her, she like for brace down the fence like just hold on she normal, right? And we start laughing. I asked her who is her father and who is her mother, and she told me who is her mother. I asked if Michael Gaston is her father, right? She said, man, no, Michael Gaston isn't her father, but they have a lady named Patricia. Patricia is her mama.
Oh, she said Patricia's her mother? Okay, so when you try to kiss this girl, how you get to start trying to kiss the girl like you said?
No, because she was showing me a next boy, right, a school boy. I said, man, don't worry with the school boy right now. Don't really take. Let me and you conversate on the whole thing. And I said, before you worry, it's best we enjoy ourselves and them thing. But here I'm gonna come back and next time I visit you, right? And I said, she said, I must come, right? I said, I will come back. But I got have work to do, right? And then within a certain time, I wasn't certain, well, I'm going to come tomorrow because of that. Or the next day or next week. But I know.
Oh, so the plan for come back? If I tell she, I'll come back. They'll come back?
Yeah, we make a date, right?
And she make a date?
I didn't know if I would come and meet her again.
No, but my time too fast, man. I got to understand what you're saying. She said you and the girl make a date.
Yes.
That you don't come back.
Yes.
See you to come back at some.
He and girl make date. But you hear from the first when it start, he's a junkie. He smoke drugs. He's on drugs. Cause from the starting, that's what he was saying. You know what I mean? He talking about smoking. It's drugs he smoke. They could see like he, you know what I mean? He might not be a junkie, but he's addicted to drugs. You know what I mean? So it's all that. Big up Latoy. Latoy say God knows. God knows why he ain't give me a daughter, cause I like I know he be in hell. Latoya big up himself. Latoya continue by saying that could be his granddaughter. You know what I mean? And I just wonder to myself, where's make these men them is gonna behave like that? The comments are out trying to kiss a child and she pulling away herself. Wait, when he reach in jail, wait, This the next thing too. You know them man are gonna play with you in jail. There's one thing I like with them man in jail. When you see a rape little girls and you do them, you rape woman and them thing, that man is deal with you. Yeah, real thing. I did hear he said it too. Let me continue hearing.
Some other time me the girl. So how you end up kissing she now?
After she telling me about the boy, and I said, man, don't worry with the boy, worry with me now, and give me a kiss.
Oh, you tell she give you a kiss?
Mm-hmm. And I tried to say, but she turned her ears, and I smacked on the ears.
Oh, you smack on she ears?
Mm-hmm.
What she do?
And she wiggle a little something. And while she wiggle now, I mean squeezing her, but I just hold she tenderly and I kiss
You she tenderly?
On she ears. And mostly on she ears, like she ears, I kiss her.
Yeah. So, anybody, like any adult come around and teachers to come around?
It had some children was observing what was going on, and like the teachers from the kindergarten section, they were taking a note of it, but probably they may just need to forget what happened now.
So anybody come, a woman come and pull you and hold you and tell you left the girl alone?
Yeah, a man will come and hold on for me, he said, man. They come wrong after. So I moved from the girl, I said, man. The man come and he said, man, do it is you that? I said, yes, it's me that. Wait a minute, man. Do it is you that? I said, no. No, he come and hold on me. So to me, I said, man, suppose it's the girl's father now.
Oh.
Don't retaliate again. Suppose don't put
you start wondering if it's the girl father coming there.
Because I got things fast and quickly.
Yeah, got things fast.
Watch your father like it's a man.
See, you had the cutlass with you then too?
No.
Yeah, just a joker, just a knife.
No, a protective material.
Oh, you have protective material in case somebody want to do something.
No, I got a bad foot and dogs. Watch, this morning I had intention don't walk in with tools, you know.
Yeah.
But the dogs in the village, if I only slip, the dogs would do just like people don't give me a trash in. If they attack me, 4 dogs attack me, or 5 big ones. They could.
Oh, so that's why it's got a protective material.
That's why I walk with it, because I got 2 bad foot.
So with the protective material as well?
The cutlass, it is a working thing, right?
Oh.
I had to move though, because me had intention of putting it in the bush, because tools is scarce.
Oh, yeah.
And I had intention walking back, feeling that area to uplift the tool. The rest, I would have put it there, but they were not talking. Somehow, don't put it there, because like it is a cowardly act, I did it. Just let walk with it.
Oh, so you walk with the cutlass?
And also I had a stick.
Oh, so you had the cutlass on the stick?
But mostly the stick I was depending on like chase these dogs again.
Yeah, but when the man come and ask you that and so, what is it? You thought it was your father?
All the things when you say you be
looking for people.
Don't come back.
But you and the girl had make a date already, so you say you want to come back?
Yeah, but he wasn't the man who wanted to interfere with the girl.
Oh. So
Because of reasons.
yeah.
Yeah. Of medical reasons, that is why I suggest that.
Oh. Medical reason like what?
Like, because remember, she may have certain back issues, right? And she may have yellow fever. Sometimes she malaria, sometimes typhoid.
Oh. So this other girl that says 19, what is she now? What she do here?
It's the same girl.
No, she can't be 7 and 19 at the same time.
Because how she behaved. That
Oh,
is
she
why
behaved
I
as
say
if she's
an
19.
adult, right? Because how she behaved that day, like for some mama, this is me, man, and I could bring up me myself for this man now.
Oh, you feel she should behave as if you should man?
Mm-hmm.
So, anybody
No,
run you from here, chase you or anything?
No, the man chase me. The man just a man. Don't come back and interfere with them girls in the education. And he warned me, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember. We have to be serious because it is children, and when the girl go home, the teacher have to give a comfort the pupil, right? So I had to really think again.
Or the teacher had to give a comfort.
Yeah.
Oh, because you
Don't
got to
really
carry
run
you
with it,
got to carry your way.
Do this thing within a rated order.
Oh.
And don't get upside down.
So you think I'm a kind of girl with you?
No, because I know that there's me in prepare for that.
Oh, you ain't got no fish live.
No. And I am prepared, remember, I have to have food, I have to have somewhere where she can go, have food there and so on.
Oh, so you got to take care of this girl if you carry she with you.
I can't carry she just in there because the place the place is hazardous. It have dangerous bacteria there.
Oh.
It can cause skin cancer and skin decay.
Oh, so you have to try and make sure the girl is safe first. So you will come back and see her right away.
That is why I really don't carry.
So when you left Faye and you ran up the road, you went home.
Yeah, I go home.
So when you go home, you thought about this girl or anything like that? You still think about this girl and how you interact with her by the school?
No, I didn't think much about that.
If you said the girl you had a date, you don't think about the date that you had, man?
Man, ever. I said, man, ever happened to me own knowledge. We had our own time and we enjoyed ourselves.
Oh, so you feel the girl enjoys herself with you?
Yes.
What narcotics you use? What narcotics you going to get?
Cocaine is used. Vortex.
Vortex? Yes.
Industrial program.
You light it or anything? Where's the Vortex?
It is I call it vortex because it is industrial program.
Yeah, but where's the though? The narcotic.
It already ball up like, right? It
Just got lighted.
Hey, I telling you, boy, this fucking place know it able, boy. I told you say? What the hell? The comments are that I told you he need to be off the road. Seriously. Yeah, buddy, this man gotta go to jail. Upon listening this live, it showed me clearly that the drugs eat out his brain. You understand? The drugs eat his brains out. No joke. Real talk. Latoya will look the. Okay. Something wrong with you, bro. I swear to God. Let me get back into it.
But remember, I still got to think how it tastes. If you could smoke plenty, or if you could smoke a little bit. Or if you got to smoke a little bit, or plenty, right? Yeah, because some of them now do stay sweet and they don't so
We want you
strong.
know. Hey, we want your
But
fucking
we got
dog.
some of them now.
Anyway, we hear you're a murder man.
Yeah.
We hear you kill already. Who you kill?
Me father.
You kill your father. Tell me how you kill it.
That's Squinty, so sad man. Sad man swallow saliva about 3 times. Sad man do like, why, I got to remember what you do. How, now with all of this on camera, if he don't go to fucking jail, the justice system in Guyana real slack. The justice system in Guyana is slack. Why, or if he already went to jail for the man more, if he killing his father, me, you know. You understand? Well, on the people, Latoya say, just listening to him getting me in a passion, no lie. The guy say, yeah, I'm going to hear about his father death. Hey, I love this channel by creator. You're not gonna tell you like this is Let's Talk the Things TV. This is where we talk the things. So yeah, don't forget to talk the things once you keep it respected. That's all I say. Know who still got this man on the road, I telling you. The comments say, yeah, I'm going here. Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me continue with the video.
Under the influence of provocation and inciting on to the murder of Kenneth Class Sr.
So you kill it.
Or somebody provoke you to kill him, or you feel vexed out. Why is it?
Someone provoked the anger.
Or somebody provoked the anger and you decide to kill your father.
They bring cases against him.
Yeah?
The big cases against you. To you.
Yes.
Against him. So you take it to your honor, you kill your old father.
Because remember the crisis too. Because the crisis was hard, and remember I was interested in food.
Who come in here?
Teacher.
Huh?
Teacher come in there, the girl. You can't shoot nothing. Just shoot life. Yeah, but you and this girl supposed to get date. You ought to come back for this date sometime.
All these things just going on here.
You gotta go to them and tell them you can't actually not do this.
How are you? That's like this.
No, hold on.
He look like he don't get tied up though. Is the fucking rope with the next thing got me laughing? Eh?
Hold on, hey! You gotta hold on. You got to hold on, buddy. This is life. Right? You got information.
We like somebody want rushy. Make them telling you, yo, you gotta hold on. Like somebody try for rushy or what?
You know the lady there?
You know this? Hold on.
No.
You know. You there like don't do that.
Right?
You there like. Hold on.
You know this lady?
No,
look outside, we know the lady. No, you gotta hold on. You can't implicate yourself right now. You gotta hold on. You know this lady, eh? Right? Why you feel them people vex out there?
Yeah, share this right.
Why you feel them people vex outside?
Them people want right now the tension high. You could see like people want snatchy right now. People want snatchy. No, is it teacher? I know even if it's a teacher, right now people want snatchy. This why them man saying no, you gotta wait, no.
Why you feel the people upset vex with you outside there?
This man has to be careful.
Probably can be the child, and probably can be other things.
You remember this lady face? Show your face. Don't touch it.
I cannot really recall her face because I wasn't watching this lady on that day. I was watching another fella.
So she come and pull you from the girl?
I don't recall if
she's the person who pulled you off the girl?
no, a man.
The man. No, people say. No, not me. Alright. Alright, y'all on Facebook. We can talk this now.
Well, I telling you, Wait, he's supposed to got another piece of live. Let me see if I could catch it. I tell you, people want to rush sad man right now, bro. I tell you, people want to rush sad man for we do. This man is a junkie. Hmm?
You see your wife?
Mm-hmm. What you talking about?
Anger issues. The people at work, she talking about them.
Okay, okay.
I trusted you well. I'm now actually trying to get home after a long day and a day at work thereafter. But I need to have a quick conversation with you. And the light outside of me, my guide. So I will not be long. I'm trying to understand and to wrap my mind around the high-tech Guyanese culture, the exceptionally intellectual, modernized Guyanese culture that I'm encountering. I need your help. I need some help here. Because as I'm reading through the comments made in the broadcast I did today, after Kenneth Class was captured by public-spirited presidents of Region 10, after myself
Big up yourself, the comment.
escorted him down into Linden from the mines. We collected him, we escorted him, we spoke to him so that the whole world, as the PPP calls it, the whole world must see certain things in Guyana right now. So there's no hush-hush. And you could hear him speak for himself. This is the third day after he'd have sexually assaulted a child at Tutukure Primary School. On the third day he was found. And the comments are that he is of unsound mind and, he has a mental health problem. This man needs help. So I need help now. Can you hear me clearly? Can you also see clearly? Because I need your help.
Clearly, you could see that the man in there any right mind, but on a real life level.
Help me to understand your reasoning. Am I to think that because somebody has a mental health issue, that person could look at a 7-year-old girl, or a woman, or a man, or a boy, and make sexual advances to them, seek to have sexual relationships with them, and we should just say that the person has a mental health problem? And so you really can't deal with them as though they're sane? I need to understand.
For me in the position, like, for know that, the kind of sticky for a point like that. Come. The kind of sticky. For no man just now, let me just put it like this, for no man just now rape me that. And then when I catch this man, I hear this man got some mental problem and he's sick in his brains and them thing. The comment, if you reach in a situation like that, what would be your move? Because mental issue or mental issue not. He hand and foot to get him broke up. I didn't kill him. Because me give life, so me want to take life, but I did broken he up. Hand, foot, ribs, I did breaking that up. Because when like Nigel saying, when you don't do me that to this, now if he go further, not only a kiss, but go further, he did catch you some way, like he been saying he think twice. He got despite he got mental problem, this fucking man got good sense. I know it's 3 days after them speaking to the man. Them speaking to the man 3 days after he did what he did. Because remember they pointing and showing he asking if it's right there, he hold the girl and all them thing. I was on Nigel Live when he went live the first day talking about it. But it's today now they end up getting the man. Like he said, they find him. So I know. But what I'm trying to say, despite whatever they saying that this man got something wrong with the mental or wherever, this man got sense. Can you hear what this man say? He go to take her with him, but then he's studying with the can't she could get radiation, cancer, or some kind of sick from the radiation. He's studying food and them thing for she, and then he's studying she parents. So literally, this man have good sense. He asks you if your father and if your father is this and all that. Like this, I don't care how mad a fucking man mad or mad them say he mad. Mad man is got good sense. Because I never see a madman walk in a fucking middle of the road when a vehicle driving, moving. I never see a madman go in front of a moving vehicle. Yeah, them eat out the rubbish bin, drink out the gutter and them thing, this is normal. Because them you're not gonna dead. But I'm saying I never see a madman walk in front of a moving vehicle. So that show you that mad people got good fucking sense. I don't care. Right, you don't be mad like Onika say you don't be mad for 24 hours. Them is got good sense, cause hearing what he's saying, he got sense. So now when you're hearing that he got some disorder problem with he, I must sit down and you done rape me daughter, you done destroy me child future, because after then, a 7-year-old, after then you know she can't get no child, to how you might end up doing her so bad, you might tear up your fucking ligaments, you might get she infection, all them, you know how much thing you could, then I have to hear that you have mental issues and mental problem. Well, I tell you, I don't care. The police, they had to come for me. The police, they had to come for me. The comments are to mentally and he planning date. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Mentally, he planning date. Mentally, and he asking who's your father and your mother, because you want to know what's going on. He even asks, he even give a name. And the name that he gives, she said no. Till you tell me he know what going on, scunt. But I tell you, you know some people, he started to buy if it was me. I glad it's not me. Because I did dealing with the situation totally different.
My knowledge of the laws of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, this may come under either the Health Act, or I don't know the other act it may fall under. But there is supposed to be a document, and a magistrate or the mayor of Linden and justice of the peace is supposed to have, based on the police's involvement, a document that they swear after assessing an individual that this individual is of unsound mind. That document that will be stamped and signed by a JP would therefore warrant that the individual be arrested. We're going to the trial after this. The individual must be apprehended and taken to the psychiatric ward of a hospital. If the person is deemed to be too dangerous for that ward, then the individual would have to be sent to a hospital. In Fort Kanji, that's by the Berbice Bridge, they used to call it Berbice Madhouse. That institution has been demolished by the PPP because people have to make money under the PPP. And everything that's called the building in Guyana, but the PPP can tear down and build for through some friends having a contract.
That's how I thought I would have said I mentally too.
Ministers getting kicked back.
Yo, hey, you thought you. I gotta give you a round of applause. Yo, I gotta give you a round of applause. Got to give you a round of applause. All applause. Hold it. Let me get back into the video.
Back, they'll do it. They tore that building down, and people are now out on the streets in many areas. Mad, crazy. They send some of those people who are confined to that institution to their families who have no ability to take care of them. Now let me understand this. So a man could approach, this man approach a 7-year-old girl, according to his words. And
Junior Glenn, big up yourself. Junior Glenn said, I making madman too. But I tell you, boy, me know what happened, dog. I swear. You understand? The comment is back, said, brother, I had an experience with a rapist, bro. It wasn't nice for him right now. Him still in jail suffering. Me, don't play with my, yeah, man. I would try with a thief, man, and show he how to get money. Real thing. You know what I mean? We don't play with rapists, but you mad? Them his name we don't even want. Rape name, thiefing name, and auntie man fucking. You mad? We don't mix in them thing, bro. You're right what you're saying, my brother.
it was corroborated by the child and the adult. And this man sexually assaulted the 7-year-old girl. And he spoke to the fact that he's supposed to be careful. He took his time to ensure that he thought quickly, in his words, quote unquote, since he didn't know if the guy who was approaching him, which would be the handyman from the nursery school, if it would have been a teacher, if it would have been the girl's father. So he had to think quickly when he was approached by this man. This fella has all this sense. But I don't know of any document that renders him to be of unsound mind, and if there is one, how is he walking with a cutlass? So people of unsound mind, remember Baby Arthur years ago, who chopped, I think, 11 family members, murdered them? So people of unsound mind could just walk the roads in Guyana.
I telling you.
And just say that's a madman, leave him alone.
I telling you.
And he could molest people's children.
You mad?
I want all y'all who talking here, who have things to say about this matter. If you rape your child, that's what I want to tell you. If you raped your child, would you say he's a madman, leave him alone?
You mad? This is the thing. This is why I don't understand. That is what I don't really get. And then when these men them, when these men them go in front of the judge is one for feel like, if you know what I mean, they could let these men go free. And then when these men go free, these men them gone back on the same thing again. The same exact fucking thing again. When niggas say he's a predator. Yeah, man. He is a predator, bro. When he go in front of the judge, they quick for dismiss because he head ain't good. Something wrong with the brains, something wrong with the brains. He lucky they got some people would blow out the brains. Bro, let me tell you something. You see she, I got, this is my second daughter. My big daughter is 21, going into 22. You see, she, I don't play with she. Let by play like they could touch she. I don't care if you're mad, you're insane, you're fucking loco, you're cuckoo. Bro, if I never go to jail for thieving I never go to jail for doing nothing wrong. I got into jail for she. So you ask a question, Nigel, if there was me daughter, bro, you know all your sort of one kill cause in your life? But sometimes when you meet in position and situations like this is so, you just feel the urge to take a man life. Cause sometimes he rape she now and kill she. Sometimes he rape she and kill she. But what happen? The Tory said, that's why I am asking how come he's still on the road after murdering his father. I don't get it. Well, sometime he must have went to jail for the murder, we know. Sometimes he been through something with the murder already. Because maybe he's 51, I know. And this guy for happen is either in his teens or his early teens. The guy for happen. This is how I speculate in it in my brain. Sometimes why he's still there on the road is because of that. It's like me because he must have done went to jail, do a 10-year or do a 20-year. Because maybe he's 51. Sometimes he done do his time. The comment said Onika E is a predator playing a victim. You know what I mean? The man is a killer. He's a killer.
And just take him somewhere to get some help. Just help me, please. A man who was so tactical in seeking to sexually, he said he told the girl they could enjoy themselves doing what? Sexual things. The two of us could just have some sexual pleasure. In essence, he's telling a 7-year-old girl. Because he sees her as a 19-year-old. And that's a madman. A pedophile is a sick person. Do you hear me? A pedophile has a mental illness. So it doesn't matter if you're mad or not mad. A pedophile is a mad person. In the context that they see a child as being equivalent to an adult. When does madness last every day? He had absolutely perfect plans in his mind as to how he could get to this child, make the child feel comfortable. And if you took note of how he was speaking to me, and that's why I went live for you all to see it. He knows how to use a very soft tone, a very calm tone, as though he is very harmless. And that's the most dangerous of people to deal with. I wanted you all to see the nature of this person. He wasn't aggressive. This is a man who said to us, and you all heard it, that he killed his father because somebody told him his father was treating him badly, and his father has him poor, and his father wasn't feeding him too well. So he killed his father. This person who chopped his father to pieces, according to what he said.
Oh, sad man chop your father to pieces. This was going to hear in here, so bye. Why really hearing by sad man got to come off the road? Sad man need to come off the road. When you can say that to the police is supposed to let persons. They're trying to say isn't supposed to let persons in the area where the predator lives. This was saying he there in the area walking around with a cutlass and all them things like the man said, cause you see he had a weapon on him and all these kind of thing. So it's like, what's country really going on here, so? But you know there's how madman thing going, Guyana. Because I could recall I got enough madman I seen Guyana got knife, ice pick and all them thing upon them. And sometimes I used to be fear. Like, you know what I mean? Remember them head done look or something, these man just look at you just to dry. Sometimes they could wake up with a bad attitude. Cause remember they done mad, they done going through whatever. And they could just look at you and charge you and start joking you. Then nothing comes out of the scene. Because why they mad. I feel, I don't care where in the world, these mad people need to be held accountable for when they do fuckery. And they need to stop telling people about, oh, he mad and he head ain't good and he's suffering with mental illness and them the need for done. Cause like I said earlier, he would go in front of the judge, and just because his mental illness or whatever with he, the judge would let it slide and let he free. Then he gonna do it again to some fucking body. So this is what he's saying. Okay, the case never met court. Which case never met court? The comment. You're talking about this same situation with this man and the little girl never met court, or the killing of your father never met court? Which one? Which never met court? This scene with the little girl never made court because of his illness. That's what you're saying. Let me know. Come remember you from Linden, so let me know in the comment section. Okay. Which never met court?
This man was so calm, so quiet in his demeanor. In no way was he aggressive. And you could assume, you could think about this person being so nice and his voice being so nice and soft. He wasn't like the minister who according to the girl's report, had a gun, and according to the girl's report, was very aggressive and threw her on the bed. And when she was crying, told her, shut the F up. He wasn't like that. That other pedophile. Do you understand that this person could lure you into him? Being quite calm and quite unassuming and so warm, and when you get too close, he could chop your head off. Do you understand what you're dealing with here? Are you aware those all who say this is a madman and so essentially we just help him? Help him how? The PPP destroyed the hospital that was supposed to keep them. So that can be built to the tune of maybe, well, how they're going now, maybe $600 million. It goes into some minister's pocket and their friend's pocket. So, Kwesi, you're using all these terminologies. You know what happened to some of you? You got too intelligent for the word, our children's safety. So you say the person's bipolar. So what does that mean? So when he can be calm when he kills somebody. So what does that have to do with him feeling up a little, kissing on a little girl's ear? What the hell does that have to do with him kissing on a child's ear? I wanted to help him to understand this. If he's kissing her daughter's ear, if a 51-year-old man.
Okay, now since we're talking about the murder case. Okay, it never met court. See that? And watch that.
Brace your daughter to the fence. And he sees her movements as though she's bracing back on him and they have some sex relationship going on. He's bipolar, so what do you do then? Help me to understand that. Because I'm telling all the other bipolar ones out here, and all the other there who have got all of these issues and so on, huh? If you mess around with this excuse, there are people in society who will solve the problem very easily. I chose to go the route of saying, okay, since the police are already involved, and I just kept telling them this is where the person is, this was going on and so on, let the police be involved. Because I know me.
Straight.
And I believe in eliminating threats to me and to my society. I believe in that. I believe that if that's why I said certain people shouldn't go before no court and waste my time as a taxpayer, have to pay money for them. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that kind of justice. I believe that if a man has the mind to do certain things to a child, I believe that he should be eliminated. That's my way of thinking. But I live in a society that's different, so we have laws and norms. So I understand how you're in the process. But I believe in solving problems very easily.
Real thing, because if you could do it to a child, you know what I mean? If you could do it to a child, that mean you ain't got no heart, bro. As an innocent 7-year-old child, bro. You said that oh, she look like she's 19. We in the world. How she look like 19, bro? Yeah. You know what I mean? You won't know who a 19-year-old. Well, like we said, them 13-year-old and some 13 and some 14-year-old is look like 19 and 20, yeah. But there's no fucking way a 7-year-old could look like a 19-year-old. There's bullshit. That's totally bullshit. Let me finish up this guy. We got two more topic to touch, and then we out.
Do you understand that this man said that he had plans? He's mad now, but he had plans to come back because he saw meeting the girl again as a date. When the school said, school is normal. The administrator said, no, we don't have a problem. Teachers were encouraged to let the children come back to school. Just tell them to be careful with strangers. When this fella said he'd come back for that same girl, the vice principal of the school, the principal of the school saw no need to tell parents, we have a serious situation. You all come here, keep your children home until this man is found. Because there's no problem. The education department then saw no need to warn all schools to be closed for a day until the police find this man. Because it's no problem. When the person who's bipolar said, according to whatever you all describe him to be, that he had a cutlass. But he felt that if he hit the cutlass in the bush, it would be weak of him. He could reason like that. He didn't want to appear to be weak. So he kept his cutlass on his person. Let me tell y'all. If anybody who's watching me and you're bipolar, you're mad, you're on drugs or something, if you touch my child or you touch anybody, for me or anybody in my community, I am telling you that I am not going to call the police because this took a little too long for my liking. I want those in Ivlery who monitor my broadcast, Ropes and Ben and all y'all, listen to what I tell you. If it takes 72 hours to get a man who said he has a plan to go back and essentially have sex relationship with the girl, I don't believe in that in your kind of justice. If there are mentally ill people, take them to the institution where they should be.
Real talk.
Don't have them in my community. Threatening people's children, holding on to people's children, then saying that he and the girl, you know, they have a relationship and he was going to see how she can react and she was bracing on him and pushing herself back to suggest she won't have sex. I would take that out.
I like you. Man, I say I would take that out. You know what I mean? And he definitely have a point with what he's saying. If you're a threat to me, remember the day in the Bible. It's in the Bible. If my left hand is affecting me, chop it off. It's in the Bible, bro. If you foot on that rock, a rock fall, and which rock is a threat to you, this rock fall down. But you can get a run far, and you foot get pinned under the rock, there's nobody for help you. What you got to do? You got to chop the foot off, because it's affecting you from moving. Enough more rock fall and kill you. So what he's saying, he got a point with what he's saying. If you're a threat to me and my family, you have to get annihilated. Simple. There's no sympathy about that, because whenever it comes me, I don't see it fundamental to be harming people. I don't see it fundamental to having people living in stress, dilemma, problem. No, they got some people see it as fun for getting people in pressure, in anxiety. You know what I mean? They got people still like, though, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to make nobody unhappy, nobody angry, nothing. And the same thing goes for me. I don't want nobody make me unhappy, nobody make me angry. I got to do nothing that me want to do. You understand? When nigga say if he had tried to go further and she had screamed, he would have used the cutlass. Well, you make sense there, Nico, for truth. You make sense there, indeed.
And your pastor who and pray and say, well, Jesus will heal him and all the rest. He could go to with heaven or hell with my assistance. Yeshua and Yahweh had a law for those people. And it wasn't to go to the police. I want somebody from all your mental health specialists to tell me, how is it that mental health only on one side of the fence? So if you have a mental health problem, you could kill my... Why you want to make a cause this afternoon? If you have a mental health problem, you could do something to me or to my family, and I can run to you while you're free on the road. All right. You know, I don't have much to come certain things, you know.
That's total fuckery. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's total. That's illiterateness to the fullest. You know what I mean? And it's something whereby we see happening in society. It happens in society a day like today at the peak, at the fullest peak it could be, whereby persons with mental disabilities is get off. They got banners is play mad fucking rule, and them ain't mad. They got banners that play mad rule, and them ain't mad. They got banners got mad certificate on a play game. The guy they got for go and take treatment and them thing. When they wrong them friend them normal, they good. They got people like that. The comments start up, but the topic of mental health is a problem subject in Guyana. Nobody wants to know that them, you know what I mean, upstairs ain't too good. Real thing, cause I could remember Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel made a video the other day about mental issue. And Sato is a serious matter in Jamaica also. So obviously, it is a serious matter in Jamaica. They got a lot of person that is going through this mental situation, mental health. Bro, it's not nothing to play with. And I feel like persons shouldn't be afraid to tell people that, yo, this is what's going on, or even try to get treatment. Because mental health is a very serious situation, like the comment said. Yeah. It's a very serious situation, you understand? Yeah, man. No joke. The comment we said there, mental health is a taboo. Aye. Same thing Vibes Cartel say. A lot of persons don't want to talk about it. I thank God every day me ain't got no mental health issue. I got money issue, I like money. I step on hunting for my money. This is why I step on. This is me mental health issue. The comment say, yes, he say he's a taboo thing, brother. Seriously. Yeah, man. Real talk, bro. It's a serious situation. You understand? Let me drop one more thing. We done past 2 hours. Done 2 hours since we been here. But I ain't done as yet. Now, I saw a post by the US government, Donald Trump, whereby he signed his papers whereby I think it's covered Caribbean countries, definitely whereby they importing of their stuff to America. You know how much percent them man give Guyana? Remember what I say? Straight across the board, nobody like it. Yeah. Guyana get, I think is, let me see. Wait a minute. Guyana get 38% on importing goods. Yeah, you could imagine 38. I hear Barbados get 10%. Now why Guyana gotta pay so much? Because Guyana got money. The oil resource or diamonds or gold. I keep telling y'all, these people them know what's going on in Guyana. Onika said that they don't have confidential person who nowadays you tell your story in confidence and it will be on the road before you know it. Aye. And you got a point with that. You definitely got a point with that, Oniko. It definitely got a point with that. It looked like this mental health conversation is a nice conversation. It looked like this mental health conversation nice. And it comes back to Oniko, it come back to we as men. That's the reason we as men does not tell people our situation or our problem that we're going through. I know the same point that you're making, Oniko, is a point whereby I could remember, no, and that's why I used to carry myself. Don't matter what I going through in life, I don't tell nobody. I hungry, I still got a smile on my face. I broke, I got a smile on my face. Because you know why? There's me fucking problem. There's not you problem. So why I run into you for tell you, yeah, women too. Why I run into you for tell you me problem? The comment say, Onika, that's true, but some people you can't tell them that. Need mental checkup. All right, indeed. I hungry, I keep it to myself. I broke, I keep it to myself. I don't tell people nothing because I know how mankind stay. And that's how I maintain myself in Guyana until I migrate to the US. You understand? Yeah. Till I migrate to the US. And I stay all the time. But you think if I got a mental issue, I don't want me friend for tell me that, oh, you know, something fucking wrong with your body. You need to go and check yourself up, dog. I won't see that as no problem. I would not see that as a problem. Me friend telling me, yo, you're doing. It's like I got a friend and he doing scunt and I can't tell he doing scunt. How really though is? How that could work? But is the life we live in right now? You know what I mean? Alright, well, it's the time for pull down the curtains, guys. But before we jump out, instead of the 30%, 38% that Guyana get in, we're gonna bring it up in the show in the morning. Remember, we're gonna be back here tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Monday to Friday. It's all about Let's Start the Things Morning Talk show from 8 to 9, Monday to Friday, right here on our YouTube channel. So, guys, remember to check in the morning, 8 o'clock sharp. We're going to be back here with more topics. Onika said the comment is back because they will see you as a mad person. It is what it is. But Onika, there's a next thing. Even if me, you know, I won't feel bad if I know me friend got mental problem. Remember, we living in a life whereby nobody imperfect, and they have people in society that is going through it so much at this point. You understand? They got people going through so much. And they need help. They do need help. Yeah, Onika, I hope I catch you tomorrow, okay? Once again, guys, we out here. So it was a pleasure being here with you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We're going to be back in the building and we're going to continue with the rest of the topics that we got. You understand? And we have some more stuff we got to talk about. So in the morning, definitely, we're going to be back here. Peace and love to everybody, to all of my new subscribers. I love you guys in the bottom of my heart. I ain't going to tell no lie. Creating this channel here wasn't a bad idea. You understand? No. I did the right thing. I'm a Guyanese and I'm proud to be a Guyanese. Once again, guys, one love to everybody upon the live. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be back here early for we deal with things, okay? See you guys. Love, respect. One people, one nation, one destiny.